Good morning, students. Welcome back. Let us quickly revise what we did in the last class.
Alright students, now it's time to find the names of the letters on the keyboard. Well, you can see there are just white keys and black keys. What are the names? Very simple. In English we have how many letters or alphabets? 26. That's right. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. But in music, ta-da, we have just 7 letters. We just have A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. And that's all it is. Let's find out how. Always remember, students, in a piano you will always find 2 black keys and then 3 black keys. Again, if you go forward, 2 black keys and 3 black keys. Always remember, students, the letter before your 2 black keys to the left is always C. So it's very simple now. Let me give you the letter before your 2 black keys is C. So if you go 1 step back, you get the letter B.
Awesome. Students, before we find out what are the names of these black keys, I want to explain to you 2 technical concepts which you all need to know before we find out the names of the black keys. And that is called half step, which is also called as a semitone, and full step, which is also known as tone. Let's find out on the keyboard what is a half step, which is called a semitone, and a full step, which is called a tone. Check it out.
So these are my white keys, as you all can see, and these are my black keys. Let us come to the middle C. Yes, this note. So when we go from my middle C to this black key, we call it an half step or a semitone. When we jump from this black key to this white key, we call it a half step or a semitone. From this white key to this black key, we call it a half step or semitone. From this black key to the white key, again we call it a half step or a semitone. Now, what about this white key and this white key? It is again called a half step or a semitone. So similarly, this white key, this black key, half step or semitone, this black key and this white key, half step or semitone. When we go from this white key to this black key, again it's called a half step or semitone. And from this black key to this white key, we go or call it a half step or semitone. From this white key to this black key, again it's called a half step or semitone. And from this black key to this white key, it's called again a half step and a semitone. And from this white key to this white key, it's called, yes, a half step or a semitone.
Excellent, students. Now you know what is a semitone. Let us now dive into, on the keyboard, what is a full step, which is called a tone. Check it out.
Very good, students. Now we know what is a half step or a semitone. Now let us find out what is a tone or a full step. Here we go. Let's go to our middle C. So when we jump from this white note to this white note, we say we have taken 2 steps, that is this half step and this half step. So when we take 2 half steps, 1, 2, we call it a tone or a full step. So when we jump from this note to this note here, we call it a tone or a full step because we have taken 2 half steps. 1, 2. Now, if I want to go from this key to this key, how many steps do we take? That's right, we just take 1 half step. That's just one half step. So it's called a half step or a semitone. Now what about this? When we jump from here to here, it's called a tone or a full step, because to reach here we have taken two half steps. That is 1, 2. So two half steps equals one full step, or technically it is called a tone. Students, now y'all help me out. From here we jump here, it's called a full step or a tone. That's right. What about here to here? What is it called? Yes, it's called a tone or a full step, because we have taken 1, 2 to reach there. Okay. What about from here to here? The winner gets a Mercedes-Benz. You can contact me for the car if you get it right. From here to here, it's called? That's right, it's called a half step or a semitone.
Excellent, students. Now you know what is a semitone or a tone, or a half step and a full step. Excellent. Let us now dive into what are the black notes. Let's find out.